Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Skillet. In this video, I'm back with yet another update on one of my all-time favorite DeFi passive income projects. This one has proven itself over a long period of time to be a super stable and rock-solid source of passive income for me. And of course, I'm talking about BrunoEx. Now, I've talked about this project a lot here on this channel. I've been making videos about BrunoEx for a good portion of last year and this year as well. And if you've seen any of my past videos, you'll know that BrunoEx has been bringing me stable passive income every day for quite a long time now. Okay, I don't even have to think about it. The earnings just accumulate every single day like clockwork. And this has been going on since the summer of last year. So obviously I'm extremely happy with my results. And we're gonna go inside my account in just a minute so you guys can see my earnings for yourself. Now, anyone who's followed my channel for a while will know that BrunoEx is truly a special kind of DeFi project, especially compared to most of the typical projects we've seen in DeFi over the last few years that were more focused on short-term plays. Okay, again, as I've said, BrunoEx has proven itself over the long term. This one has been around for years now, and it actually serves multiple valuable roles to crypto investors. So it's primarily an exchange where you can swap one crypto for another, you can bridge tokens across different networks, and I actually use it for this purpose all the time. In fact, I just had to swap some stable coins from the Optimism network over to the Binance Smart Chain, and BrunoEx is my favorite exchange to make those kinds of swaps. The fees are super low and the transactions are super fast. And of course, that's just one example, okay? You can also swap stablecoins for Bitcoin or any other major coins if you want to get non-KYC Bitcoin, for example. And you don't just have to use stablecoins, obviously, okay? You can swap between other crypto coins, and you can also swap directly from fiat to crypto and vice versa. So that is the core business model, and that is how BrunoEx generates revenue, okay? It's a legit and highly valuable service that's actually a pretty foundational service to anyone who's into crypto. And so if that wasn't cool enough, they really stepped things up when BrunoEx decided to add a DeFi passive income project onto its platform, because this allows us to earn passive income on a fixed basis with a lot of flexibility in terms of staking duration, total returns, etc. And they've just continued to add more and more features and more options for investors over time. Okay, I previously shared their core plans as well as some of their trial plans that they were testing out, and they've all worked out very well, and they've now fine-tuned them and turned them into permanent offerings. Okay, some of these new plans are just absolutely phenomenal, both in terms of total returns and in terms of flexibility. Okay, they've got long-term plans like the one that I'm in, and for those who prefer a shorter-term kind of plan, they've got plenty of those as well, and lots of things in between. So guys, make sure you stick around for this entire video because I'm going to share some important updates about this project. We'll check out some of their recent announcements, and I'm going to take you inside my account so you can see my results. And of course, after watching this video, if you want to check it out for yourself, I've got the link down below in the description where you can get started. But first, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Crypto Skillet, where we talk about all things crypto, and I share the latest and greatest DeFi projects and ways to make money in the crypto space. So if that's the kind of thing you're into, then go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. And do keep in mind that none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an investor sharing my thoughts, experiences, and opinions. So always do your own research and never invest more than you're willing to lose into any crypto project. And now with that said, let's get into it. All right, so here we are inside my account, and as I've showed you guys before, I do have an investment in the daily plan that pays 0.55% every day, of which 0.28% is pure net profit. Okay, this does last for 365 days. Again, this is a long-term play for me. Okay, I've got a $1,000 investment, and that is going to net me $1,022. So that's going to be my $1,000 back plus an additional $1,022 in net profit. So that is more than doubling my money over the course of this plan. Okay, now so far I've earned $1,274.20. And you can see here I still have a long way to go. Okay, I'm only 63% of the way through, and I've already more than recouped that initial amount. Again, the initial was 1,000. I've already gotten back 1,274, and there's still a lot left to go here. Okay, now you can see over here that I'm getting $5.54 every single day. This is a very, very long list of transactions because again, these do accrue daily, and so it's just like clockwork. I don't have to do anything. This $5.54 accrues every single day in my account. Okay, now again, I've showed you guys this many times here on this channel, so I won't go into too much detail about how all this works, how to make withdrawals, etc. But suffice to say, it is working out absolutely perfectly for me. Okay, this is by far the most stable source source of passive income that I've ever found in DeFi, not only because it's been so reliable, but also because it's so hands-off. Okay, you really don't have to do anything at all once you make your investment. Okay, you don't have to go in and compound or claim regularly. You can really just set it and forget it. Okay, it's not like a lot of other projects where if you don't withdraw after a certain period of time, it stops accumulating rewards. Okay, I've gone weeks without making a withdrawal. I just kind of let it pile up, and then every so often I'll come in and make a withdrawal, and it does not matter. That amount of money keeps piling up every single day like clockwork regardless. Okay, now once again, this is only one of their many plans that they offer. So if you come over here to the left-hand side and click Our Plans, you can see all of the different investment plans that they have to offer. Now, as I've told you guys, they do have quite a lot of flexibility. So they have some plans that pay you a monthly amount of interest, and this is going to range from 3 months all the way up to 1 year. Then they have these daily plans where you're getting these daily accruals. This goes anywhere from 90 days all the way up to 365 days. Again, this is the one that I'm invested in right here. So quite a wide range of staking durations. And then they have these special plans here as well. They've got their prestige plan, their corporate plan, and their USD 1000 plan. And I've covered these before here on the channel, but they have made some important updates. Okay, here in the BrunoEx announcements channel on their Telegram, they remind us here that they have introduced several new plans, including their prestige plan and their USD 1000 plan. And they've also added some new payment methods. So now you can use USDC Polygon as an additional payment method, along with the wide selection of other payment methods that are listed right there on the website. Now, they have adjusted their bonus structure to better serve the growing community, reducing the first deposit bonus from 10% to 2%, and they've done this to ensure sustainability and to reward benefits for users in the long run. And again, as I've emphasized, this is a long-term type of project here. Again, the platform has been around since 2022, and they've had an absolutely spectacular track record, and that's because they do take these measures to ensure sustainability, so it's great to see. And as always, they do update us on these successful withdrawal weeks, and they do remind you that they encourage you to consolidate your withdrawals into a single request, because even though there's no maximum cap on the number of requests that you can make, it is to your advantage to consolidate those withdrawals if you can, because it allows you to avoid excessive payment of charges, because each withdrawal request does have a minimum fee of $2 or 4% request, whichever is higher. So if you're making tons and tons of those requests, that's just going to add on some additional fees, so you can keep those to a minimum by consolidating your withdrawal requests. And of course, do remember that all withdrawals are processed only in USDT BET20. So of course, make sure, as with any project that you're invested in, that you're also joining their social communities, because of course, this is where the team communicates with the investors. This is where you can stay up to date on all the latest happenings with the project. So definitely make sure you've joined this group if you haven't already. Now again, in previous videos, I've covered some of these exclusive plans that they have here. Okay, some of these were trial plans initially. They tested everything out, optimized it, and now these have become permanent options. So their USD 1000 plan, this is a shorter term kind of plan. This has a term of 2 months, and you're getting a 2% weekly interest payout with just a flat $1,000 deposit amount. So that gives you a total return of 116% in just 2 months. Pretty nice. Then they've also got their prestige plan, which is a 6-month plan that gives you 0.42% daily interest. And this one has a flat deposit amount of $2,500, giving you a total return of 175.6%. And then for the larger players, or for the corporate players, they do have their corporate plan as well. This is a 3-month term, and this one gives you 4.5% weekly interest for a total return of 154%. Now, of course, this one does have a larger minimum and maximum deposit range. So unlike the Prestige plan or the USD 1000 plan, there's not just a fixed amount that you have to deposit. There is a range here, so you can go anywhere from $50,000 all the way up to $1 million. Obviously, again, this is for the larger players or for the corporations, but that is a really incredible amount of returns on a 3-month basis. And of course, they have all these other plans, as I mentioned as well. So there's a lot of options here. There's kind of something for everyone. And of course, you can mix and match these different plans if you want. Okay, again, this is a very flexible platform. And regardless of which plan you choose, these are some very competitive payouts here, some really, really nice interest rates. And of course, you can rest assured that this is backed by a legitimate business model with a proven track record of success over time. So a really remarkable project here. Okay, many of us get into DeFi in the first place because we're interested in making passive income. And of course, there's many different kinds of DeFi projects that we've seen over the years. Some pay really nice returns, but they're much more short-term oriented. And some last for a long time, but they pay really modest payouts. And in my estimation, BrunoEx has hit that sweet spot where they kind of have the best of both worlds. Okay, it's obviously been a very long-lasting platform, but it also pays out really nice returns. Okay, it's not astronomical, but it's very competitive pretty much across the board with all of their different plans. And so it's always refreshing when you find a project like this that actually pays out nice returns and is sustainable and is backed by a legitimate business model. Okay, it really doesn't get better than this in my opinion. So once again, guys, if you do want to check it out for yourself, I've got the link to BrunoEx down below in the description where you can get started. And of course, if you want a more in-depth look at this platform, I have done multiple videos on my channel about BrunoEx, so I'll leave links to those down below in the description as well if you want to check them out. And guys, if you got value out of this video, do me a favor and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you enjoy hearing about these new and upcoming DeFi projects and ways to make money in the crypto space, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on a future video. Also, make sure you follow me over on X and join my Telegram group as well so you can stay connected. And I've got links for both of those down in the description as well. Okay, so with that said, that's all for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again in the next video.